This situation here is pretty disgusting. It's sad. There's this happened a few months ago. I'm talking about it now. There's going to be a trial um, in November 2022, but this man threw two lives just thrown away. One murdered, one thrown away. There's a man. His name is Ian Mackenzie, 27 years old. He's with his girlfriend in a bar. I don't know if they were together at the time in the bar, but another young man, Barry Washington, he's 22 years old. He saw his girlfriend. He thought she was attractive. He gave her a compliment. And she let him know that she had a boyfriend. That was the end of it. But this Ian Mackenzie Cranston found out about it, was offended by it, and decided to confront this other man. So he confronted him. And when you confront people, who knows what's going to happen when you confront people. And in this situation, there was a conflict. There was an argument. Now, when you start getting to a level of argument, who knows what's going to happen next, right? And what happened next did happen. For whatever reason, blows were thrown. So what? A few punches were thrown. So what? There's not really a dangerous, just because somebody throws punches doesn't mean you're in danger. You just throw punches, punch to punch. You exchange punches, and that's it. So the fight was over. Looks like Barry Washington got the better of this Ian Mackenzie Cranston guy, and maybe he was upset about it. Don't know. But at that point, he pulled out his gun, and he shot him, and he killed him. One shot. And the question is, why did you pull out your gun at this point? At this point, why did you even pull out your gun? People get into fights. You confront the guy, you got into a fight, you lost the fight. It's over. Happens every day. People get into fights. That's just the way it is. You walk off. You brush yourself off, you walk off. I guess maybe you thought you were defending your girlfriend. I don't know. I don't see that. I don't see that as defending your girlfriend just because somebody walked up and complimented you. I see defending your girlfriend if you happen to be there and somebody attacks your girlfriend, physically attacks your girlfriend. Yeah, then you go all out. Defend yourself, blows, whatever it is. But even then, why are we pulling out a weapon? Pulling out a weapon is a last resort. A last resort. A last resort of self-defense is to pull out that weapon. It's not the first resort. It's the last resort. Defend yourself verbally, defend yourself with punches, whatever it is. That's how you defend yourself. But the weapon, that should never come into play unless it's a last resort where you have to defend yourself. And it's not because you're getting your ass kicked. It's not that. It's because you know that you're going to die. You know you're going to die. So you pull out that weapon. In this situation, don't see it. Don't see why you pull out the weapon. I can guess you pulled out the weapon because you were upset, because you tried to fight this guy, you tried to intimidate this guy, whatever it is, and he got the best of you. You felt threatened that this guy was making a move on your girlfriend. You felt insecure about your relationship with your girlfriend, and so you felt threatened that this guy could possibly take her from you. Even though it was over, he complimented, she said she had a boyfriend, but there's some sort of strong insecurity there that you felt that you had to lash out. And you did. And then the worst thing happened. You get into this conflict, the fight, and then this Ian Mackenzie Cranston, you pulled out your gun and you chose to kill this guy. The fight's over. And even if it wasn't over, it's still not a serious threat. You're fighting. That you brought on yourself. You're fighting. And then you pulled out your gun, you made that choice, and you killed this guy. You murdered him for nothing. You murdered him. Supposedly you're defending your girlfriend, but you're not, because now there's charges against you. I think there's first-degree manslaughter, second-degree manslaughter, all sorts of stuff. There might even be a hate crime in this situation, because after the guy is laying there, dying from your gunshot, he does two interesting things, this Ian Mackenzie Cranston. One, he hollers racial slurs at the guy. And two, he, and I believe his girlfriend too, go back into the bar and get a drink while this guy's dying. No remorse, whatsoever for your actions. None. And it's going to haunt you later, because as I watch these court cases, that's the one thing they look at: remorse. When they sentence you. So now this thing's going to go to trial 2022, November 1st, in fact. And all this stuff they're going to be looking at. He has a lawyer now, and I know the lawyer is trying to claim self-defense. Just because they were got into a fight, and just because the other guy got the best of him. He's hollering self-defense, but it's weak. It's weak. Self-defense, yeah, you throw punches. That's self-defense. Self-defense, you get your ass out of there. Move on. But no, you chose to fight, and then you chose, when the fight's over, to pull out your gun, and you shot somebody. That's your choice. This other guy didn't have a weapon, and this other guy was done. But for whatever reason, your ego, you lost the fight, trying to save face with your girlfriend, you shot this guy, and you thought you can get away with it and call it self-defense. You did it in anger. That's the problem with some people who have these weapons, is when they're angry and they have to win, they'll pull out whatever they have to win. If you got a brick in your pocket and you want to win, you pull out that brick and you'll hit that guy over the head with the brick. If you have a knife on you, you'll pull out a knife to win, and you'll cut that guy. If you have a gun on you, like this guy did, this Mackenzie Cranston did, you'll pull out that gun, you'll shoot that guy just to win, because you're so damn angry about the situation, how it unfolded. But the problem is, he won't be able to do self-defense. He can't, especially after the racial slurs afterwards, and then going into the bar, having a drink, just the conflict. He won't be able to do it. He'll try. He has to do it, because if he pleads guilty, he's going to jail for a long time. But my guess, he's going to go to jail for a long time anyway. But they may do a hate crime on this one because of the racial slurs. They're not sure yet. They're not sure yet. And you can't give this guy the benefit of the doubt. You can't give this guy the benefit of the doubt. Too long a history. There's a small group of people out there who think it's okay to pull out their guns and to shoot people, and particularly to shoot people of color, men in particular. There's a long history of that in this country. So you can't give this guy the benefit of the doubt. But the last thing I'll say, how stupid is this guy? It's sad that this Barry Washington lost his life. So I haven't said enough of that. That's pathetically sad that he lost his life in this situation. He done nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with, we have to say that, right? There's nothing wrong. You see somebody who's attractive, you walk up and talk to them. And sometimes when you walk up and talk to them, guess what you'll find out? Maybe they have a girlfriend, boyfriend. Maybe they're married. Maybe they're just not interested in you. Or maybe they are, but you're not going to find out unless you approach somebody. And he didn't. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. So, but the guy got upset. He confronts him. Okay. Now you're fighting. The only wrong thing that was done was this guy pulled out his gun and he shot this guy. And then what I say is self-defense, not self-defense. But the other thing I was going to say is that, so he got bond. I think it was a $10,000 bond. He got out. I think got out for a minute, but now bond revoked is the word. And now he's just in prison. They won't give him bail. That's how serious this crime is. And how long is that girlfriend going to stick around? If she's even around. You're supposedly fighting for her honor, this girlfriend, and then you pull out this gun and you shoot in her honor. How long do you think she's going to stick around for you? She's probably gone already. Today is January, and this happened, I think, in September. Yeah. She's probably gone already. But, and your future is bleak. You don't have a future at this point. She ain't gonna stick around for you. You did all this supposedly for this girlfriend. She ain't gonna stick around for you. But you didn't do it for the girlfriend. You did it for yourself. Your insecurities and whatever you have inside you and whatever story you told yourself. You did it for yourself. You made a grave mistake. And you'll pay the price for it. That's all I got.